Good morning, dear students. In the last class, I have taught you about informed search strategy. In today's class, I am going to teach you informed search strategy, especially greedy best first search and A star search. Okay. So, first I will start with greedy best first search. Why it is called as informed search strategy? Because we are going to use some kind of calculations. Okay. So, the first one is greedy best first search. Greedy best first search. So, I am having an example like this: A, B, D, C. Okay. So, this is an example that I have. Please remember, for the university exams, they won't give you any kind of example normally. You will be asked to draw a diagram of your own, okay, and solve the problems. So, if this is the case, this is the solution path, right? So, for the solution path, give minimum value, and for the other path, give maximum value, okay. So, for the solution path, I gave 1, 1, 1. For the other path, I have given the maximum value. So, this you call it as path cost, okay. So, we are having path cost here for each and every traversing, okay. So, next we must have a straight line distance value, straight line distance. So, what is the straight line distance is from the goal state, what will happen if you have a straight line. So, how it will be? So, you are having nodes like this A, B, C and D. So, from node, this is the goal state, right? This is the goal. So, from here, what is the value if I draw a straight line? From here, what is the value if I draw a straight line? From here, what is the value that if I draw a straight line? Okay, so this you call it as straight line distance value. So, if you see the straight line distance value A, B, C, D, for the node that is at the root node, that will be the maximum value. Okay, see here, the distance will be much higher when you see if it is a root node. So, you must give a maximum value for it, and if you see the C, that is the goal state. So, it is a loop, right? It starts and ends at the same point. So, here you must give the minimum value, and for this B is at our goal state path. This is the goal path, yeah. This is a solution path. So, B is in the solution path. So, I am giving minimum value, and this D is not in the solution path. So, I am giving some higher value. Okay. So, I hope you remember A is the root node. So, I am giving the maximum value for it. C is the goal state. So, I am giving minimum value 0. B is in the solution path. A, B, C is our solution path. So, I am giving minimum value. D is not in our solution path. So, I am giving maximum value, that is 5. Okay. So, this is the question that is given, and this is the straight line distance value. So, what is the straight line distance value? That is the value that you get when you draw a straight line from the goal to each node. Okay. Now, we will solve this problem. So, solution. Step 1. So, you are starting from node A. We have a formula like f of n is equal to g of n plus h of n. Okay. But for this particular problem, we are having only h of n. F of n is equal to h of n, that is straight line distance value alone you are considering. So, from root node A, what is the straight line distance value? That is 8. So, you are not calculating the path cost, you are considering only the straight line distance value. So, f of n is equal to 8. Okay. Now, step 2. So, A, from A I have two nodes, one is B and another one is C. So, if you see here f of n is equal to 8. What about B? F of n is equal to 1. What about C? F of n is equal to, sorry, D, right? Here we have D, sorry. So f of n for D is 5. Now, here the value is 1, here the value is 5. Which one is lesser? This one is lesser. So you have to traverse B. So step 3, the B has the lower value, that is 1. So I am traversing B. So I will get A, B, and I will reach the goal C. Okay. So here f of n is equal to 8, here f of n is equal to 5, here f of n is equal to 1, and here f of n is equal to 0. Okay. So this is the solution path: A, B, C, goal reached. Okay. So I have just used the straight line distance value from A, that is 8. Then step 2, I had two leaf nodes, that is B as well as D. I had two childs. The function value of the child B is 1 and the function value for child B is 5. So you have to check whether B is lesser or D is lesser. B is lesser. So you are again traversing the child of B, that is C. Okay. Now what is the function value for C? That is 0, and C is our goal state. So you are stopping the search and you are noting the answer as goal has been reached. So this you call it as greedy best first search, where we used straight line distance value alone. Straight line distance value alone. Now let's do the second informed search, that is A star search. So I am explaining the second search, that is A star search. A star search. So for A star search also the same example, the same straight line distance value I am using, but the formula differs when you go for A star search. So the formula for this A star search is f of n is equal to g of n plus h of n. That is, you will be using the path cost. You have to use this path cost plus the straight line distance value. So you have to use both of it, the path cost plus the straight line distance value, both you have to use to do the calculation. So step 1. That is, we have the node as A. So f of n is equal to, what is the path cost here? A to A, there is no path cost, there is no loop. Okay. So the path cost is 0 plus what is the straight line distance value? 8. So the total value is 8. Now how many childs A has? A has 2 childs. So expand it. Step 2. So I am expanding A with B as well as D. So what is the path cost from A to B? 1. So f of n is equal to, path cost from A to B is 1 plus what is the straight line distance value for B? That is also 1, that is equal to 2. Okay. So what is the path cost from A to B? A to D is 5. So f of n is equal to 5 plus path cost value plus straight line distance value 5. So it is 10. So the function value for B is 2. The function value for D is 10. Which is lesser? Which child is lesser? B is lesser. So I am going to traverse B. So step 3. So I have the node as A. Then it is B with 1. Then I had it as D as here as 5. Here the function value was 2 and here the function value was 10. Okay. So this is lesser. This is lesser. I am going to traverse the node B. So that is C, right? While traversing the node C, what is the path cost for B to C? B to C is 1. Path cost from B to C is 1. So now while calculating the function for C, you have to start from the first itself. Path cost for A to C, if you see, it is A to B, that is 1, A to B it is 1, from B to C it is 1, plus the straight line distance value 0. Got it? So, this is the only change. See, you should not just see B to C, the path cost is 1. You should not see that alone. You have to start from the first. So, A to B it is 1, B to C it is 1 again. So, 1 plus straight line distance value 0. So, totally the path cost is 2, and if you see, this is our goal state also. Hence, you can mention as goal has been reached. And the solution path is A, B, C. Okay. So, this you call it as A star search. In some of the question papers, they would ask this as A, O star search also. So, for that also you can explain the same example for A, O star. Okay. And or graph they used to say. So, for that also you can use this A star search. Okay. So, I have covered uninformed search strategy in the previous class, informed search strategy in today's class, and in the next class I will be teaching you about min-max algorithm and of course hill climbing, constraint satisfaction problems in the upcoming classes. Okay. Especially in the next class I will be handling min-max algorithm. Okay. Thank you.